Toddy, gosh almighty, who the heck are they? Hey, flim, flam, bim, bam, Ole Miss. By golly, and welcome to Hemingway Stadium where the Rebels are ready to take the field. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a team from the American, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on a team from the SEC, the Ole Miss Rebels. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. He'll bring it out. It's Cunningham. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So Ole Miss offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
Coming into the game, the defense talked about, man, they really wanted to get to this quarterback. Well, it didn't take long. 2 plays in, they get to him, and they get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On the move, it's Lacey. Breaks into the open. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Rebels decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He's got it. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Green Wave offense heads onto the field for their first possession of the game. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
And this is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And 2 guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
Finds a man on the left. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grab near the marker. It's Bohannon. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hayes. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Wants to keep it in the air. Got it in the middle. It's Preston. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. From the red zone, looking for a man. And he left that one short, trying to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Makes the grab. And he wanted the score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. Tulane with an opportunity on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. They played keep away with the football, but if this defense can make one more stop on 3rd and goal, they might force a field goal attempt. Big fella moving. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Nestled just inside that right upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
On the run from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the catch on the left. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
A strike downfield. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the 1st and goal.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Trying to run it in. And this one will be stopped for no gain. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that field goal is going to tie us up here in the 1st quarter.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there. And his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Catch in the middle, it's Reed. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Turner. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man downfield. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. They'll try the run. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Grab behind the line. It's McClure. He's guided out of bounds at the 12-yard line. A big 3rd down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Tulane didn't start this drive with very good field position, but now they've got a chance to operate. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run play action. Going for 6. Touchdown, Green Wave. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. And they knock through the extra point for the 10-3 lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Arkansas was far from the friendly confines of Fayetteville, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield and work their routes. You saw it right there on that play.
And the Rebels moving quickly to the line.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these 2 quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Pocket breaking down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
The Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's just outside the 20-yard line, stopped at the 21 after a pickup of 6. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He's going to run it. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Rebels will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Caught behind the line. It's Stribley. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
Brings up second and goal.
The play action fake. Those 2 failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. And they'll try it again after getting nothing on second down. It's third and goal from the 3. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And this offense continues to have some success. And I'll tell you what, when it gets down to it and you need a play, they're starting to find this playmaker. You can tell the QB looks for him. That's 3 TDs now in 4 games, and I think they'll keep feeding the big fella.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bohannon. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Picked off, a turnover in their own end. Touchdown, Rebels! The defense does the work itself with the pick six.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Turner.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Wants to go up top. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
How about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds a tight end down the gut. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They kick it away on 4th down. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Touchdown, Tulane. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he tacks on the extra point. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Hand off from the shotgun. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Turning it on! Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. No huddle here for the offense.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense.
Makes the grab down the left side. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Red pass, it's complete. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. He'll pull it on the read. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll finish the line in the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Man, you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Attempt to try. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So a drive there of 85 yards. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Callaway. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The give to the back. Fighting off the defender. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got it behind the line. It's McClure. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. How about that Mike linebacker bringing the heat right up the middle?
Right down Broadway, right in the middle of the defense. This is the guy that sees everything, makes all the calls, and you can tell he knew where he was coming downhill. It came wide open, and he comes to the quarterback and gets the sack.
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Down to 2 minutes to play, we'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. He gets it away from his own end zone. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. First play of the drive comes from the 41. They'll start this drive going to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Lee. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Wallace. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll try to drive ahead on 30 short. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the big fella. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Caught in the backfield, it's Wright. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. From the gun on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks, it's Stribling. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. All the way down to the 15-yard line, it's 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Tulane, 17.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Caught in the backfield, it's McClure. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The give to the tailback. Makes it past the marker. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today at Oxford. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances. Get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Vaught Hemingway.
The Rebels will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Touchdown, Ole Miss. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. USC has the lead right now, but kind of fittingly, the men of Troy have been in a battle today and just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Michigan State.
Wants to throw on first down.
It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Power football with the run. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. The third play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
Brings up 4th down.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They punt it away on 4th down. Hauls it in and looking upfield. And the returner is stopped. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. Put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Caught in the backfield. It's right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
On the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Now the play fake. Throwing right. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Makes the catch. It's dribbling. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Rebels will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catches it at the 15. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. The sure hands, it's Reed. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. That's caught. It's Hayes. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bohannon. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught close to the marker. It's Hayes. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Looking for a crease. It's McClure. Nice move there. There he goes. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bohannon. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Absolutely perfect. Tulane was forced to settle for 3.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Set to kick it off.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Pat.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's dribbling. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. He'll keep it himself. Quarterback's got the first. Oh, he's got some space. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Off-play action on first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guy. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Reed. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Reed. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Green Wave trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going up just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get rid of it.
Grabbed behind the line. It's dribbling. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And the Rebels line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's right. Touchdown, Rebels! And the stomping has commenced. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Tulane, 20.
He'll start the return inside his 5.
The return is brought down at the
This drive will start from the 19-yard line.
Take over. 1st and 10.
Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Hayes. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. Got the quick completion. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Hayes. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Hit as he throws. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. He'll start this drive firing. Grabbed behind the line. It's right. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Tight end now in motion. From the gun to give, looking for room. Knocked down behind the line for the second straight play, bringing up a third and lots of work to do. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And they can't make the connection on third down. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
When I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. Off the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Reed. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Tulane comes to the line, lots of work to do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Snagged in the middle. It's Stribling. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. He leaves it with the back. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. And the Rebels are flying down the field. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Miami has the lead right now, but even here in the cradle of coaches, you just never know. This has been a tight one inside Yager Stadium. They're up by a field goal over UNLV. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Brings up 2nd down.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17. Offense ready to go back to work. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the 1st half and starting off the 2nd half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
He'll do it himself. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Fielded in the end zone. It's Callaway. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line, a pickup of 6. The Green Wave with plenty of options here on 2nd and short. They'll go right back to the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Motion from the back. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught behind the line. It's McClure. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Punt is in the air. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. The give, and tick, 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 tick. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Rebels will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. To the air on first down. On target. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Still firing away as he'll go down swinging. He wants a big play here late. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this would have gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice as a coaching staff, try and find ways to get players in position to go out and make plays. Going to need a big locker room speech after this one, David.
Yeah, and you're going to watch this tape, and it's going to hurt because you're going to watch it with coaches, and you're going to see the mess-ups and all the things you could have done better, but you got to learn from it. You got to get better. You got to grow, and that's how that works.
That will put the wrap on things from here.